I was reading about tort from when I was in law school. It's still going, okay? You got every single lawyer that's going into civil, going into personal injury. You got, you have statutory caps on med mal. You have statutory caps on fees. You're capped out everywhere, literally. Your acquisition cost per case is simply stated. This is not an opinion, it's a fact. One of the highest cost per lead in the legal industry. And the case takes like, I don't know, on average, PI lawyers out there, is there anybody in the comments right there? Okay, we'll get at that, okay. Maybe on average a year. So you have a slow turnover game with a lot of competition, chasing finite, very scarce opportunities, and you're paying the highest dollar cost for those opportunities. Like, I look at this as I did 10 years ago when I got out of law school. I was like, there must be some low-hanging fruit. Oh yeah, there's some low-hanging fruit, what the fuck? And there's an abundance of it. Why are these guys not like on this tree? Like, why are they fighting over that rotten tree over there? I don't know, man. I still don't know the answer to this day. Maybe when they figure that out, they're so entrenched, and that's the thing also. You're so entrenched in your practice area, it is not an easy feat to re-identify yourself. You know what I mean? And I get it. I'll be honest, I don't get it because I'm always doing it. I get it, but I don't ascribe to the acceptance of that.
I think people see all the billboards and all the advertisements, and they're like, that's what I have to be. I have to be a personal injury attorney. Yeah. Because they're advertising all over the place. They definitely make the most money. That's what I have to do. But then you get into the field, you realize there's a limited amount of cases. There's only so many people that get in car accidents. Not to mention, those cases are shrinking. There's self-driving cars are coming, accidents are down. In 10 years, the industry could be wiped out.
Let me tell you something. So, Jibrael Consulting, everybody watching out there, of course, you've heard of the Pump Mastermind they do every month. But as Zane knows, as my team back there knows, there's another component to Jibrael Consulting which is not readily advertised, and there's a reason, because it's an offer that's only for lawyers. And what I've started doing is, I've been doing consumer protection for over a decade now, and I'll say this as humbly as possible, I've mastered it in many ways, and in some cases, reinvented it. With that being said, I've been actually selling my knowledge and wisdom to personal injury lawyers and criminal defense lawyers and other saturated markets. And as part of one of the offers of Jibrael Consulting, I've been teaching them how to do what we do. And my first call with them, and some of you guys are watching out there that I'm working with right now, my first call with them is literally, I asked them what I just said. Why are you under that rotten tree with all these people? Like, what's going on? And they don't know. They didn't even say it's because they can't, it's hard to reinvent. They're like, this is what I did. Okay. And now I'm showing them a path of least resistance, a path where we could settle cases within 3 months, a path where we're getting cases for the literally, when I say fraction, no, maybe like a tenth, maybe even less of the cost, a fifth of the cost for a personal injury case or a criminal case. I got Cole back there shaking his head like, Cole's not a lawyer, but he's a businessman. He's like, he's mind boggled every day about this. But yeah, we're changing lives out there, these lawyers. We're changing, I'm working with one lawyer right now, and I remember when he signed up with me a couple months ago and took Jibrael Consulting up on his offer. He looked at me in the face, or on the phone. I felt it was in my face. He said, I need to do better for my family. He said, Jibrael, we both have the same law license. You've been practicing less time than me. You're doing something right. My response is, you're right. Let's do this. So there are ways out. Jibrael Consulting offers one of those ways out, but you have to accept that there's a better way. And I know I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna put the mic back on you, but I want to say one more side thing. You have to accept that there's better ways, and this is called accountability for yourself. A lot of people lack Simple accountability of themselves. As I was driving here, I was talking to one of those people on the phone. They will point fingers everywhere before they point fingers at themselves. If you want to be more than average, you have to be able to develop a team. If you want to have a team that is effective, they will only be effective if they respect you. The only way a team at its minimal level is going to respect you is if they can ask from you what you are asking of a team. And one of those fundamental things are accountability. If I cannot be held myself accountable when I am wrong, or when I'm slipping, or when I'm slacking, or when I'm not going 100%, who the heck am I to demand that from my team? And you know this, Zane. Zane, when we're building our team, right? I don't know if it's not a trick question, but what do we say in the type of personnel we want? It's a pretty simple kind of saying.
Yeah, just our 4 principles.
The 4 principles, but also, do we not look for the best?
Oh, we hire slow and fire fast. That's what we say. Yep.
We hire slow because it's a slow process to find the best.
Yeah.
We fire fast. And I've shown this, and guys, we're going on to other principles here, okay? Personnel, people, okay? You have to have the right people. I'm gonna let you go into this. Zane, I know I'm hogging this mic, but I get excited over this stuff, man. I love this stuff.